Hey everyone, this is Ash, and welcome back to another episode of Geek Arts Gaming, which has been a very long time coming. Anyways, we are checking out Trial of Omniscience today. This is basically the final event after you've completed the first 6, and here you get an entry into each difficulty. So we're going to be trying out each difficulty. We'll start with the expert one, pop all our boosts and see how that goes, and then work our way through the ends. Hopefully this will give you a little bit of a guide. I'm going to be bringing my hardest hitting team for this, and essentially that's what you want to do. But at the same time, I'll also showcase how the boosts work. Okay, so let's jump in really quickly. Remember, you get only one entry into each difficulty here. So you want to be very wise. Don't quit out of any difficulty or anything like that. Okay, so we're gonna take Blade, Sparky, Ghost Rider as normal. We might go with Iceman and let's see here. Let's go with Magic for power control. Alright, cool. Alright, so that's going to be our team. I'm going to hit begin quest when I'm actually in the quest. Alright, cool. So we've got Old Man Logan, Nightcrawler, Joe Fixit, Nebula, Gwenpool, and Symbiote Spidey there. Let's go ahead and just tap on each of those nodes and see what we've got to fight. Okay, so the first one here, we've got that 200% champion boost, 150% more health through recovery and masochism, which is very annoying. Okay, Nightcrawler, it's basically just a resistor node, so not too bad there. Joe Fixit, that shouldn't be too bad. He's a lot more aggressive. He's got aggression fury. Every 2 seconds on a timer they gain a fury passive, increasing attack by 50% per stack, so we've got to kill him really quickly. Blade will do that no problem, so that's cool. Okay, so this one's a little bit annoying. We don't have any healing on this particular Nebula node, and it seems like we've also got to deal with Bane, so that's pretty annoying. We're gonna have to play very smart there. For Gwenpool, we have Debilitate. Debuffs basically last 100% longer. There's Limber, and power gain is increased by 100%. And then finally the boss here, we've got Bane of Damballa, Optimus, Pessimist, and Brute Force. Okay, so Optimus, you'll gain Fury, Armor Up, Health, as long as the champion. So he will gain Fury, Armor Up, and Health, Steel, as long as he remains below 25% health. And Pessimist, he'll gain Fury, Armor Up, and Health as long as he remains above 75% health. Will also degenerate if we have not landed a hit every 6 seconds. Alright, cool. So I'm gonna just pop all my boosts here. We should have 6 of them. Alright, first one we have the Essence of Chaos. This one is basically critical hits, inflict debuffs at random. Okay. This one is the Essence of Death. Your champions have a 14% chance to instantly knock out enemies. Ooh. That have 13% health or less. That's really cool. Essence of Evolution. Whenever your champions fill a bar of power, increase their attack, critical resistance, critical rating, block penetration, power rate, and ability accuracy by 10%. Sounds really cool. Essence of Genesis. The attacks of your champions restore health equal to 15% of the damage they inflict. Okay, so there's a bit of a regen there. And then Essence of the Nightmare. What does it say here? Whenever a bleed, incinerate, shock, or degen debuff expires on your champions, they recover 3% of health instantly. and Essence of Warrior champions become unstoppable for 5 seconds after activating a special attack if they're not unstoppable already. Alright, so we're going to activate each of these. They last for 30 minutes, so we're going to have to power through these as quickly as possible. Okay, activating each one. I think you should be good to clear this without any problems. Alright, here we go. So we're going to start with Spider-Man here. We're dealing with masochism. Oh crap. Forgot about that. Alright, I completely forgot about that. That's my fault. Bad playing, you guys. Bad playing. No excuses. Alright, so we're facing the resistor one here. So let's jump in again with the Spider-Man. This is the resistor one, okay. Forgot that you couldn't parry on the first hit with masochism. Okay, we are down. That is very bad playing. Very bad playing indeed. Alright, I'm gonna go with Iceman here. And we were able to switch him instantly, so that's no problem at all. Okay, you want to be careful with the resistor here. It really is quite annoying. These particular buffs don't make you as powerful as the Trials of the King, I believe. That event seems to be a lot easier in terms of those buffs. Alright, so this fight was a lot longer, which means that we're going to have to play a lot smarter here. You're not completely unstoppable. Alright, so here we're dealing with basically a very aggressive champion. He'll gain Fury, I believe every 2 seconds. So basically gonna have to kick him, knock him out as quickly as possible. Alright, we ate that special one attack there, so not the greatest of fights, but hopefully we should be okay. Alright, moving on. We've got Nebula here. I was kind of hoping that I could use my Stark Enhanced Spider-Man against her, but I suppose we'll have to just do without. Alright, I'm gonna go with Magic. Look at that Power Lock and try to keep her in the corner. and no problem at all for magic, so that's really cool. That's awesome. That unstoppable buff definitely seems to help you out when you are playing with magic, since you're just keeping them in the corner, and even if you try to intercept and you fail, it's still pretty forgiving. Alright, cool. So here we've got Limber to deal with. We're gonna go in with Iceman. Alright, back to 100%. Let's try to bait out some of these special attacks. You gotta be very careful here. The champion is not overly powerful, it's just that power gain is kind of annoying. Alright, cool. So the final one we've got here is Symbiote Spidey. So let's go ahead and fight him. And we'll probably use magic again. We've got Brute Force and Bane of Damballa along with Optimist and Pessimist. So yeah, let's see how this goes. Hopefully not too bad. Alright, cool. So we went unstoppable there, and I guess Limbo must have taken him out. Not too sure. Okay, so you get a really sweet chunk of Infinity Dust there. 70,000. You get 700 of these 5-star Hero Crystal Shards. I only ended up getting 2 of these 5-star Signature Stones. But yeah, so hopefully that kind of gives you an idea of how that works. That's obviously the hardest quest. I'm gonna jump into the heroic version now and see if we can do that while we still have our boosts active. We should have about 20 minutes left. Okay, so not too bad. This one shouldn't be too difficult. So make sure you do all of these if you can. That's really going to be in your best interest. Try not to leave any of that out. You really want all that Infinity Dust as much as you can get. Okay, for the first champion here in the heroic difficulty, we've got Recovery. I'm gonna use Iceman so we don't take any bleed damage. I'm guessing you could probably also get this done with 4-star 550 champions, if I'm not mistaken. You shouldn't have too much of a problem there. Okay, so she's down. I did take a couple of hits, about 5 hits, but we survived, so not too bad. Okay, we've got Hela up next, which means that we can use Blade against her. Let's find out what nodes she's got going on. Also Resistor and Armor. So that shouldn't be too bad. We probably still have our Okay, so we've got Danger Sense here. That's not too bad, and we can stun her too, so that's also not too bad. Very easy fight. Very, very easy fight. Alright, Black Widow up next. And let's take a look at this node. So again, Aggression Fury here. They'll gain a Fury stack every couple of seconds. So I'm going to use Iceman against her. Alright, so our boost kicking in there, stunning that enemy for a little bit. That kind of helped us take her out in the end. Again, not too bad. I actually did not look at the attack rating on some of my champions here, and it looks like with the boosts we do have a little bit of an increase. So Spider-Man up to 2200, not too bad. We've got Gambless Fate here. I'm going to use Spider-Man Stark Enhanced against this enemy. Alright, our evade saving us in the end there. I tried to trigger my special attack, but she triggered hers sooner. So yeah, our evade saving us in the end there. Not too bad. I need to stop being so overconfident with Spider-Man, to be honest. Alright, cool. So we've got Limber and Power Gain here. Gonna go in with Blade and see how we can do. And he's down in about 10-11 hits, so very easy, very, very easy. Alright, last one. This is the Iron Fist. And we've got the same nodes as the first, as the hardest difficulty. So Optimus Pessimist and Bane of Damballa. Who do we want to use against this guy? Yeah, let's go in with Blade. Okay, what are the rewards? Okay, so 45,000 Infinity Dust, also very, very good. We've got about 400 4-star Hero Crystal Shards, and we picked up 2 of those 4-star Signature Stone Crystals. So again, no luck with the Ultimate Crystals, but you know, not too bad, not too bad. Let's jump into. Might have to use an energy refill here. This is the medium path, medium difficulty, second to the second one basically. Alright, so we've got lots and lots of villains here. Hopefully we should be able to kill them off very, very quickly. So first one, this is probably for the beginner players. And I'm guessing that 440 or even 330 4-star champions should be enough for this. Also, if you happen to have maxed out 3-star champions, that should also be perfectly fine. Second node here, we've got armor to deal with. Alright, one-shot kill, not too bad. That crit was really nice in the end there. Alright, so I'm going to ask for energy, and I'm probably also going to... Yeah, let's go ahead and use an energy refill here. just so that we have access to all those boosts and that we can make the most of them. Okay, Aggression Fury here, not too bad. We'll go into the Iceman in case we take any damage, but we should be able to kill this this champion, no problem. It's just a 3-star. Make sure you guys don't skip any of these. The biggest reward, of course, is that Infinity Dust, so you do not want to miss out on any of those. Definitely want to do all 4 difficulties if you can. And then on every other day, try and do the Master difficulty if you can. Alright, one shot kill there, critting for about 7k, not too bad. So with this difficulty, you're obviously flying through the content. But let me know how you guys actually found this. Was it easy for you? Did you find it difficult? Did you miss out any days? How would you compare this to Trials of the King? Okay, we've got ourselves a Modok here, probably also running that Optimist and Pessimist, but not too sure. And Blade making very quick work of him. No crits, but still 3 hits, not too bad. Alright, let's take a look at our rewards here. Are we gonna get lucky with anything good? Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, so still only, still no ultimate crystals, but we are collecting those premium hero crystals and then Infinity Dust, so I'm happy about that. And finally, let's jump into the last one. I'm guessing if you want to power through these a lot quicker, you can always just go in with a full crit team and your hardest hitting champion, at least for the first 2 or 3 difficulties. I don't recommend using your hardest hitting champion in a crit team for the final difficulty, because you know you might get one-shotted, like what happened to me with Nightcrawler and Spider-Man. So yeah, hopefully this kind of gives you guys some insight as to how this works and what some of those rewards are. We'll go through the store in a little bit after this video to kind of show you what you can potentially buy if you do decide to save up your Infinity Dust. I'm also pretty excited about the Dark Artifacts. Now, this particular quest does not reward any Dark Artifacts. I'm assuming that the new monthly event quest will reward both Dark Artifacts and Infinity Dust. However, I am not entirely sure about that. I know that the main source of Dark Artifacts, if not the only source of Dark Artifacts at the moment, is dungeons. So make sure you guys do those dungeons and try to achieve that highest milestone every day if you can. I picked up ourselves a questing crystal there. Not too bad. Okay, got ourselves 2 enemies here, so easy time for Blade. Hopefully we've got some crits too, so one-shot kills in the bag. Alright, nice work. That's a one-shot kill. Now we've got Ronan here. This is really easy, so I'm not really bothering to read any of those notes. Alright, and down. So, ultimately, let's find out how much we've earned here. Alright, forming a catalyst in the end there. So, earned about 15,000 in total here, and a quest crystal. Alright, not too bad. let's jump into the store really quickly and take a look at what we can potentially buy. We currently have about 698,000 Infinity Dust. I did not complete one of the dungeons a couple of days ago, so my total might look a little bit different to yours. But anyways, let's jump into the Infinity Dust category here. So you've got lots of different options. Of course, the biggest one that most people will probably be going for is this 5-star Awakening gem. Personally, I'm not so sure if I will go for this, since that is quite a lot. I might end up just going for the tier 2 alphas instead, which is about 2 million 2 million apiece, so altogether 4.5 million there. And then I might spend the rest on like 5-star hero crystal shards or something. So we'll see. I already have a couple Awakening gems, and not so sure if I actually would need it. If that were a generic, I might go for it, but personally I don't think that's great value. If you're a beginning player, you might want to pick up the 4-star Awakening gem crystal. That's probably really good value. 500,000 Infinity Dust there, so not too bad. You could also go for 4-star heroes if you don't already have them, but if you were able to save up, you basically need to save up just a little over, let's find out here. Yeah, so about 3.3 million Infinity Dust will get you a fully formed 5-star hero. So that's not too bad. I might go for this as well as the tier 2 alpha, but we'll see. Anyways, I hope that kind of helped you guys out. If you did like this video, please go ahead and hit that like button and share it with your friends, and subscribe if you haven't done so. Would love to have you part of the community. I have not been uploading as much lately due to the birth of my son and things getting kind of crazy with work and stuff, but I'm hoping to be a bit more consistent now. Yeah, we'll catch you guys next time. Till then, take care guys, have a great day.